recognized symbol of excellence in sports entertainment.
And welcome to the opening contest here at Survivor Series, as it will be an 8-man elimination match to begin the show. The Rockers of Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels are teaming with the Hart Foundation of Bret the Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart, and they will take on Demolition, Axe and Smash, and the fabulous Rougeau brothers, Jacques and Raymond. And all four of these teams very familiar with themselves. They are top contenders to the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team titles and, of course, the Intercontinental Tag Team Championship as well. And Bret Hart starting in the ring against Axe, throws Axe into the turnbuckle tag, and here comes Jim Neidhart. And the Hart Foundation going to work with what they do best, a double team maneuver. Off the ropes. Wait a second, the Hart attack earlier in the contest. Neidhart has Axe down, goes for the cover, and broken up by Raymond. A Hart attack in the opening seconds of the contest, and I thought for sure that Axe was going to be pinned, but that was broken up by Raymond Rougeau. And now Jim Neidhart sets up Axe, going for a power slam, blocked by Axe. Oh, and Axe with a kick to the midsection has Neidhart with a neck breaker down. And Axe now working over Jim the Anvil Neidhart. And Neidhart back to his feet and throws Axe into his turnbuckle. Oh, and Axe, before a tag can be made, kicks the Anvil right in the chest, and shoulder block takes him down. And now Axe back in control, working over the leg of Jim the Anvil Neidhart. We thank you for spending your Thanksgiving week with us, as the opening contest here at Survivor Series takes us to the tag team division. Of course, our big main event, the Bobby Heenan family of Ken Patera, Ravishing Rick Rude, Handsome King Harley Race, and the former World Wrestling Federation champion, the Widowmaker Barry Windham, as Michaels has Axe lined up. Could it be a kick to the midsection and a DDT? Michaels goes for the cover and broken up by Jacques. And then Bobby Heenan family will take on Hulk Hogan, Bam Bam Bigelow, the Macho Man Randy Savage, then the Ultimate Warrior. And a scoop slam by the Anvil as 4 men in the ring. Axe working over Shawn Michaels. Michaels and Jannetty, newcomers here to the World Wrestling Federation, and a big fist, but they have made their way to the title picture relatively quickly. And ramming the head of Shawn Michaels hard into the mat. Rolls out of the ring. That's probably the best thing for Shawn Michaels. Oh, but Michaels throws Axe into the ring. And now throws him back inside the ring. Michaels setting up Axe. Axe makes a tag, and here comes Raymond Rougeau. Oh, a big forearm met with an open hand slap by Michaels. Into the turnbuckle goes Raymond Rougeau. A tag, and here comes Bret. Michaels and Bret Hart with a double team maneuver clothesline. The irony there is wonderful at Survivor Series nonetheless. And Hart picks up Raymond Rougeau. And the Canadian leg sweep takes Rougeau down. Hart throws Rougeau into the turnbuckle. Oh, and misses a drop kick. Wait a second. I don't know if Rougeau moved out of the way or if he was pulled out of the way by Michaels, but something happened there as Hart charged with a drop kick. I don't want to speculate anything there, but it looked like Michaels pulled Rougeau out of the way. We'll need to see a replay of that, but Hart has Rougeau and rams him head first into the side of the ring. That is hard steel underneath a foam mattress. That does not tickle, let's say that. That hurts. And now Hart lining up Raymond Rougeau. Oh, and down goes Rougeau. Hart needs to be careful. He's being counted out. Oh, and there he goes. Got in before the count of 7. And now Hart working over Ray Rougeau. Into the turnbuckle goes Rougeau. Oh, and meets Hart with an elbow. And a big clothesline takes Bret Hart down. And now Rougeau working over Bret Hart with a series of elbows to the top of the head. And Rougeau could be pinning Bret Hart momentarily. And a fist drop on the forehead of Bret Hart, and now working the arm of Bret Hart is Ray Rougeau. And now Ray setting up the Hitman. What's he have in store? Picks him up. Up for a suplex. Oh, and Ray goes for the cover, and Bret Hart may be eliminated. 1, 2, and a breakup by the Anvil. And it was thank God for the Anvil, because that would have been it for Bret Hart. And now Axe in the ring. The Hart Foundation in there with Axe and Ray Rougeau. Marty Jannetty in the ring. Wow, everyone wants a piece of the action. And Rougeau makes a tag to Smash, who throws Smash into a crossbody into Bret Hart. Hart gets up, tries to make a tag, and he does! And here comes Shawn Michaels with a big chop, takes Smash down. And a running shoulder block takes Smash down again. Oh, he missed with that elbow. Smash with a kick to the midsection of Shawn Michaels. But a series of elbows by Michaels fighting his way out. Charges in a knee from behind is met by a belly-to-belly suplex. Up and over. Smash on top. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by Michaels. And Jacques going after Marty Jannetty. And Owen Axe in the ring. Oh, it's a 4-on-1 attack in the ring. Jacques with a slam on Marty Jannetty down. Oh, and a beautiful drop kick by Michaels on Smash. Oh, but before Jacques left the ring, now Michaels with an elbow. Oh, man. Pandemonium breaking out here. Reversal into the turnbuckle goes Michaels. Smash in control. Eyeing up Michaels. I think he's having words with Michaels in the corner. And picks up Michaels for a running power slam and down. Goes for the cover. Oh, but Michaels made it to the ropes, and the referee didn't count. And Smash going to work on the neck of Shawn Michaels. Smash in the corner. Makes a tag, and here comes Ray Rougeau in the ring. And Shawn Michaels is in trouble. He needs to make a tag right away. But Ray Rougeau picks up Shawn Michaels into the turnbuckle. Charges and nails a forearm smash in the corner. And Shawn Michaels is in trouble. And now Ray Rougeau with a camel clutch on Shawn Michaels. Michaels far from his corner and far from the ropes. Can he escape the maneuver? He has the arms and breaks the hands and throws Ray Rougeau face first to break the maneuver. Shawn Michaels now working the and a big clothesline. And that comeback fell just short. Michaels thrown into the turnbuckle. And Ray Rougeau tags in his brother Jacques. And a drop toe hold and an elbow to the back by Jacques Rougeau. And Jacques setting him up. Could it be another suplex pile driver? Up goes Michaels. He's in position and spikes him down. That is 2 suplex pile drivers in this contest for Shawn Michaels. Jacques pulls him to his corner. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Shawn Michaels has been eliminated as Smash and Jim Neidhart go after it. And Jacques and Marty going at it now. Into the corner goes and a big forearm by Raymond on the back to Jannetty. But Jannetty fires back with a forearm of his own. And a big clothesline takes Jacques Rougeau down. Fast and furious action here in the opening contest of Survivor Series. We thank you for tuning in to the Gotmark76 YouTube channel. And now Jannetty climbing the top rope. Jacques Rougeau on the mat. The Rockers and the Hart Foundation looking to even up the score here. Up and nails him with a big fist, and Jacques has been busted open. Jannetty goes for the cover. 1, 2, and broken up by Axe. And Axe working over Bret Hart in the corner, but Hart's not the legal man. Jannetty up on the top rope, misses an elbow drop. Jacques rolled out of the way. Smash has Bret Hart and a snake eyes in the corner. And wait a second, Rougeau was going for another suplex pile driver, reversed into a neck breaker by Jannetty. Throws Jacques into his corner. Makes a tag, and here comes the Anvil. The Anvil being tossed. Crossbody on the Jacques Rougeau. Rougeau's in trouble. He's been busted open. And Jim Neidhart lining up Rougeau. But Rougeau throws Neidhart into their corner. And Rougeau now climbing the second turnbuckle, didn't make a tag. Instead wants to drop the fist on the forehead of Jim the Anvil Neidhart. He needs to make a tag and get some medical attention. Picks up Neidhart. And here, the Rockers and Hart Foundation down 4-3 as Shawn Michaels was eliminated earlier in the contest. Oh, and here's some double team maneuver by the Rougeau brothers. And a big chop by Jacques. As Raymond says, what, me? Why me? Has Jim Neidhart locked in a camel clutch, but Neidhart, his foot made it to the ropes, and Jacques had to break the hold. Jacques now makes the tag, and here comes Smash to pick up what's left of Jim the Anvil Neidhart. But Neidhart fighting back, throws Smash down. I think he got away with a hair pull there. The referee didn't see it. And now the Anvil making his way, and here comes Marty Jannetty. They're making frequent tags because they're down 4-3 in the early going of this contest. What a big forearm smash to the lower back by Smash. Oh, and a spear takes down Marty Jannetty. And Smash now with a big right hand has a Cobra clutch locked in. Can Jannetty escape? It's about to be 4-on-2 in favor of Demolition and the Rougeaus, and it is! The Rockers have both been eliminated from this contest. And Smash suplexing Bret Hart into the ring. It is 4-on-2 in favor of Demolition and the Rougeau brothers. Into the turnbuckle goes Bret Hart. Makes it tag, and here comes Axe. Oh, and they're going for the ghetto blaster right here. Down with the elbow, and Bret Hart's been busted open. Axe goes to the cover. Referee counts, but broken up by the anvil. But the damage may already be done. Axe setting up the Hitman. What's he have in mind here? Oh, and there it is again. The Cobra Clutch into a submission maneuver. Hart makes it to the ropes. The move's broken. Hart trying to fight back. The courage of the Hitman taking on Axe, going for the sharpshooter. Here it comes. He turns him over, and it's locked in. But Axe makes it to the ropes. Oh, man. And the Hitman has him. He's going to go for it again. Another sharpshooter, but he may still be too close to the ropes. And he is. He did not lose the anvil. It is 4-on-2. The Hart Foundation are in deep trouble in this contest. Rolls over Axe. Goes for the cover. Trying to eliminate Axe. 1, 2, 3. It is now 3-on-2. And Anvil takes care of Smash. Throws him into the ropes. And a big shoulder block takes Smash down. So the Hart Foundation making this a match. It was 4-on-2, now 3-on-2. And the back body drop by Smash takes over the Anvil. Oh, and Smash going to work on the chest. Oh, a kick to the back. And Demolition, the World Tag Team Champions, doing quite the job on their number one contenders, the Hart Foundation. And the Anvil fires back. Smash against the ropes. Clothesline up and over the top rope goes Smash. And the Anvil's going to follow him out to the floor. And the Anvil slamming the chest of Smash into the edge of the ring. We spoke earlier how the corner of the ring is a metal frame with about a 2-inch mat on top of it. So that is very firm. The edge of the ring is the toughest part of the ring. As Jacques was tagged in and is having his way with Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Jacques picks up the Anvil. Throws him into a neutral corner. Charges and misses out of the way. Anvil with a chance. Reversal thrown into Ray Rougeau. I think that was an accident. Oh, but Ray takes the Anvil down. The Anvil going after Ray on the outside floor. And the referee's begun to kind of flapjack on the outside floor. Are you kidding me? Anvil is in a world of trouble in a big clothesline on the outside. Jacques picking up the Anvil. All he has to do is throw him in the ring and pin him, and it'll be 3-on-1. Has him up. Oh, but blocked by the Anvil. The Anvil going down in the midsection. The referee's counting's up to 5. 6. And Smash breaking it. He's getting in. And a sidewalk slam on the Anvil. 8. And a backbreaker. 9. The Anvil's going to be counted out. Jacques back into the ring. And there it is. It is 3-on-1. Bret Hart in for a fight. Has Jacques, takes him down. And Jacques slamming down Bret Hart. Both of these men were busted open earlier in the contest. And Jacques with a backbreaker, and down goes Hart. I don't like these odds for Bret the Hitman Hart. But if anybody can do it, it is the Hitman. He has the heart of a lion. Charged in the corner with a forearm to the head. And Rougeau now with knees to the back. Oh, but a reversal by the Hitman. He's not done yet. Picks up Jacques Rougeau. Has him and spikes him down with a pile driver. Can the Hitman eliminate Jacques Rougeau and make this a little bit more attainable? He has a submission maneuver locked in. Jacques has nowhere to go. The referee is asking if Jacques wants to submit. But he doesn't know, he makes it to the ropes. Jacques' foot made it to the ropes. And the Hitman setting up Rougeau. Could it be another sharpshooter? He turns him over and there it is. But Jacques makes it to the ropes again. Hart has not had good luck applying that sharpshooter near the ropes. Oh, and Jacques takes Hart down, setting him up. Could it be? Could it be a suplex pile driver? Has him set up. Turns him and drops him on his head. Goes to the cover and that's it. You can kiss this one goodbye. The Rougeaus and Demolition have defeated the Rockers and Hart Foundation here in our opening contest of Survivor Series. And what a back and forth contest this was. And there are your winners, the World Tag Team Champions. Fans, don't go away. We have much more Survivor Series after this quick timeout. And it will be Virgil starting out with Hacksaw Duggan, and Duggan firing away with a series of right hands. And down goes Virgil. Hacksaw Duggan in control and takes Virgil down. Duggan working the leg of Virgil. Virgil has interfered many times on behalf of the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. And I find it odd that they have thrown Virgil to the wolves, so to speak, in the early going of this contest, as Piper, Hercules, and Jake the Snake all want to get their hands on not only the $1 Million Man, but also Virgil. And a tag, and here comes Jake the Snake. As Duggan and Jake, oh, it hit him high, low, and down goes Virgil. And Andre's seen enough, but a scoop slam, and down goes Andre from Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Virgil now on the receiving end of a high knee lift by Jake the Snake. And Roberts, oh, taken over by Virgil. Virgil's going down, but not without a fight. Again, Virgil, the sacrificial lamb, back body dropped over the top rope. DiBiase said that Virgil was going to stay in the ring in an attempt to wear down the 4 members of the opposing team. Oh, and there it is! A $1 Million Dream locked in, and the $1 Million Slam down to Virgil. Over on Jake Roberts, going for the cover. Roberts has pinned 1, 2, and a breakup by Duggan. Oh man, Virgil almost eliminating Jake the Snake. And into the turnbuckle goes Duggan. He's not the legal man. It is Virgil and Roberts. And the referee's beginning to lose control as all 4 men on the opposing team are in the ring. Virgil picks up Roberts, spins him around and throws him into the turnbuckle. Falls with a drop kick, but Jake was out of the way. And Roberts now firing back, takes Virgil down with a double axe handle. Setting up Virgil, here it comes, a DDT! Plants Virgil to the mat. And here's a replay as Jake the Snake Roberts plants Virgil, goes for the cover. And broken up by the $1 Million Man. Hercules in there, Roberts in there, Duggan in there. Hercules with a power slam on DiBiase. Roberts going for the cover and pins Virgil. The PS4 skipped. The Morocco hits a tombstone on Roberts. Pandemonium breaking loose. Hercules breaks up the pinfall. Oh, the PS4 recording missed Virgil getting pinned by Jake the Snake Roberts. And now Morocco up on the top rope, thinks twice. But drops an elbow across the chest of Jake the Snake. And a back body drop as Roberts fights back. Stomping away now on Morocco. Oh, and a kick to the midsection by Morocco. Morocco, oh, a big boot takes Roberts down. Going for a submission maneuver, and Roberts is in trouble. Morocco has Roberts in the middle of the ring with a submission maneuver. And Roberts trying to maneuver his arm out, shifts his weight and kicks Morocco in the head. And now Roberts fires back on Morocco. Roberts needs to make a tag. He's been in the ring for a while. And here comes that short arm clothesline, takes Morocco down. And here's the tag, and Roberts tags in Hacksaw. Duggan allowing Morocco back to his feet. He runs, he fires and charges with a clothesline. Takes Morocco down, goes for the cover, and again DiBiase breaks up the cover. Oh, and a little miscommunication there as Roberts hit Duggan. Roberts going after DiBiase, Duggan going after Morocco, but Morocco fires back. Duggan fires back. They're exchanging blows. Inside cradle, Morocco's pinned. Referee counts one, but Andre breaks it up this time. But Piper takes Andre down with a Russian leg sweep. Duggan firing away on Morocco, and Morocco's down. There's no one to tag. There's no one to save Morocco now. Duggan throws Morocco hard into the turnbuckle, and when the jab stuns Morocco. Andre and DiBiase are down, and a slingshot. Down goes Morocco. Duggan climbing the second turnbuckle. He has him lined up and nails an elbow. Goes for the cover. Morocco's pinned. 1, 2, and broken up by DiBiase. Morocco fights his way out of a body slam by Duggan and has the tongue and death grip locked in. Duggan in trouble, trying to fight out of it. And Jake in the ring breaks the maneuver and goes into Morocco. Picks up in a gun slam. Down goes Morocco. Morocco go and makes a tag, and here comes Andre. Andre and Duggan. Duggan meets Andre with a series of right hands and a big chop by Andre. Takes Duggan, oh, and a big right hand. But Duggan, back up, charges. Andre, roll up from behind. Referee counts 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't believe it. Andre knocked Duggan down with a big right hand. Duggan popped right back up and rolled up Andre from behind. And it is 4-on-2 as Duggan makes the tag, and here comes Piper. The legal men in the match is Piper and Andre, I guess, or no, Andre was eliminated. DiBiase or Morocco needs to get in the ring. And Piper just goes after DiBiase. When the referee gets taken down as Piper charges Morocco, but there's nobody to make the pinfall. Morocco's pinned. The referee getting back to his feet. DiBiase was knocked off the apron. Referee counts 1, 2, and now a kick out by Morocco. It is 4-on-2 as both Andre and Virgil have been eliminated from the $1 Million Man's team, and Morocco takes down Piper. Oh, but Piper takes down Morocco, and these two men, exchanging blows, backdrop by Morocco, and Piper goes down. And Morocco setting up Piper. Here it comes. The Hawaiian Crunch. No, it's reversed. But Piper nails Morocco with the tombstone power driver. It goes for the cover against Morocco. And the PS4 skipped that too. But Piper pinned Morocco with the tombstone power driver. But DiBiase has a figure four locked in on Piper. It's 4-on-1. It's 4-on-1. And Piper reverses the figure four. All the pressure on DiBiase. And a thumb to the eyes by Piper. And a knee lift takes DiBiase down. All four men have had an issue with Ted DiBiase. This is poetic justice. It is 4-on-1. But DiBiase will not go down without a fight. They are exchanging chops. Back and forth, Piper with an elbow. But DiBiase dumps Piper over the top rope and onto Morocco. Morocco is out of the match, but he's slow to get up, and DiBiase chases Piper to the outside. The referee's begun to count. Oh, and a devastating Russian leg sweep on the floor. And DiBiase in control, picking apart Roddy Piper here. But Piper catches a knee and an elbow. Has DiBiase up. And a backbreaker down. Piper throws DiBiase back into the ring. And an elbow by Piper stuns DiBiase. And here it comes. Good night, Irene. Rock in the middle of the ring. Oh, but DiBiase gets to the ropes. And the tag, and here comes Duggan. Duggan and DiBiase have had a past. They have been going back and forth over the last few years here. Duggan throws DiBiase hard across the turnbuckle. A tag, and here comes Piper again. And again, a high-low takes DiBiase down. Piper picks up DiBiase. Throws him into the turnbuckle. Oh, out of the ropes goes DiBiase. And a jab by Piper, another jab by Piper in the corner. Oh, but DiBiase fights his way back. And Piper, with a series of jabs, and a stun gun takes down DiBiase. It is 4-on-1. This is what the Survivor Series can be. They start out 4-on-4, but it can easily be 4-on-1, as we see right here. And if anybody can overcome these odds, it is Ted DiBiase. Hercules now in the ring. Charges and nails DiBiase with a clothesline. And Hercules trying to rile the fans behind him, but it is 4-on-1. They have this match well in hand. Drops a leg across the throat of Ted DiBiase. And down with a sidewalk slam. Hercules having his way with the $1 Million Man. But DiBiase fights back with a forearm. Throws Hercules into the turnbuckle. And DiBiase realizes that he's in trouble. It's 4-on-1. But DiBiase, again, not going down without a fight, nails a bulldog on Hercules. And I think at this point, DiBiase is going to try and take one, maybe two of his opponents with him, because I just don't see him overcoming a 4-on-1 attack. DiBiase picks up Hercules, but Hercules blocks it and nails DiBiase in the midsection. I give credit where credit's due. Some other men may have gone to the back and taken a count-out victory, but Ted DiBiase is fighting. He is not giving up, taking the coward's approach as Roberts has DiBiase and plants him with a DDT. And DiBiase has been busted open. And here's a replay of the DDT, the devastating DDT by Jake the Snake Roberts. And that has to be it. Mercifully, this will come to an end, but no! DiBiase makes it to the ropes. The big clothesline by Jake the Snake takes down DiBiase. Tag, and here comes Hercules. Hercules leaps and nails a splash off the second turnbuckle. Down goes DiBiase. That has to be it. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. No! DiBiase kicks out. DiBiase not going away without a fight. Throws Hercules into the turnbuckle, but Jake tags in. I don't think DiBiase saw it. He's still going after Hercules. And he didn't. Roberts has DiBiase kicking away again. DiBiase down. Roberts drops an elbow. Picks up DiBiase, but DiBiase fights back. And the shoulder block takes Roberts down. It is 4-on-1, and DiBiase trying to overcome these insurmountable odds, working the neck now of Jake the Snake Roberts. And setting up Roberts, what's he have in mind? Could it be the $1 Million Dream? And here it comes, the $1 Million Dream locked in, and Jake is in the middle of the ring. Can Jake escape? He cannot. Jake taps to the $1 Million Dream. And it is now 3-on-1. DiBiase trying to make the insurmountable comeback, but Piper takes down DiBiase at the knees. A chop block. Hercules snaps the neck of DiBiase, and DiBiase is bleeding profusely. Hercules climbing that second turnbuckle. Realizes that DiBiase is too far away, makes a tag, and here comes Piper again. These two men battled it out when DiBiase was the Intercontinental Champion. And now Piper going to work on the $1 Million Man. A high knee lift takes DiBiase down. Piper picks up DiBiase. And there it is. Good night, Irene, in the middle of the ring. Can DiBiase escape? He cannot. This match is mercifully over. And Roddy Piper's captain team has won here at Survivor Series. And here are some highlights from earlier in the contest. And payback by Jake the Snake, Hacksaw Duggan, Hercules, and Roddy Piper as they eliminated all of the $1 Million Man's team. And it was a 4-on-1. And DiBiase fell victim to Goodnight Irene. Fans, we have more Survivor Series after this quick timeout. Welcome to the main event here at Survivor Series as the Bobby Heenan family takes on the team of Bam Bam Bigelow, Macho Man Randy Savage, the Ultimate Warrior, and Hulk Hogan. And the referee calls the bell. It looks like it's going to be Patera, and Macho Man starting out. Patera with an over-the-head belly-to-belly suplex to start this contest. Then the Macho Man firing back, throws Patera into the ropes. And a stalemate. Of course, the big story coming into Survivor Series is the World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Championship is held up as Patera goes for the cover 1 and a kick out at 1 by the Macho Man. It was just 2 weeks ago at the Philadelphia Spectrum when Barry Windham defended the World Heavyweight title against Hulk Hogan in a steel cage. Both men exited the ring at the same time. Two separate referees, both named Windham and Hogan the winner. So President Jack Tunney has decided to, I guess, uphold the winner of that contest. The World Wrestling Federation title has been declared vacant, and we will find out in the upcoming weeks how we will resolve this issue. But the Macho Man going to work on Ken Patera. And what a year it's been for the Bobby Heenan family. They have had the world title in their possession for much of the year. And Ken Patera, of course, joined or rejoined the Bobby Heenan family earlier this year, just after WrestleMania, in a coup that was. And the tag was made, and Ravishing Rick Rude's in the ring as Harley Race, the King, body slams Macho Man Randy Savage on the outside. The referee has begun to count, but Harley Race is not the legal man. But Savage throws Race into Rude. And now Savage and Rude going at it, but Race isn't done yet. Oh, and Race inadvertently taken down by his own man. And Rude and the Macho Man fighting on the outside. And Rude having his way with the Macho Man Randy Savage at this time. Oh, and Rude throwing Savage into the floor. He'll take a count-out victory here. 6. And the Macho Man back to his feet, into the ring. And the PS4 skips, but a tag was made. And Harley Race is in the ring now with Savage and choking him out. And Savage is in desperate need for a tag. Race picks up the Macho Man. And a beautiful suplex. Up and over goes the Macho Man. Race goes for the cover, but Savage makes it to the ropes. And Rude into the ring going after Bam Bam Bigelow. And Race with a jab and a forearm to the head of the Macho Man. But Savage clotheslines Race into the corner now. Macho Man can make a tag, but no, he's staying on top of Harley Race. And down goes Race as Savage pulls him out of the corner. The Macho Man has had an up and down year himself in the World Wrestling Federation. He is the #1 contender to the Intercontinental title currently held by the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase as he stomps away on the King. But his feud with Ravishing Rick Rude over the course of the year has been very intense. As Race up and down with a suplex. And Savage is in trouble. He needs to make a tag. But Race cuts him off at the pass. Race now going to work again. Savage with a fireman takeover. Has Race, throws him into the corner. Charges and nails the clothesline. And down goes Harley Race. And Savage now in control, stomping away. Climbing the top rope. He has him lined up for that flying elbow. He leaps and nails it, and Race is down. Savage nails the flying elbow off the top rope. Goes for the cover, 2, and broken up by Rick Rude. And Savage and Rude going at it again. A belly-to-back suplex by the Macho Man takes Rude down. Savage now dragging Race to the center of the ring. Race is in trouble, Savage is in trouble, and Savage finally makes a tag. And here comes Bam Bam Bigelow, the beast from the east, rolls over Race, and drops a headbutt on the shoulder of the King. And now Bam Bam stomping away, and a submission maneuver locked in. I don't see Race giving up. Race is not one to submit. And Race maneuvers his way out. That's why they call him the King. And a big chop stuns. No, Bam Bam said, "Are you kidding me?" Picks up Race for a suplex blocked. Race blocks it. Shoved down by Bam Bam. And Bam Bam with a kick to the back of the neck. And Bam Bam in control over Harley Race. Picks up Owen, slams him down to the mat. He picked up Race by the head and slammed him down to the mat. And Bam Bam, Owen, the knee to the head, strikes Race. Bam Bam picks up Race. What's he have in mind here? Up on his shoulder. And drops him down. Bam Bam in control. Harley Race in deep trouble. Has Race up. And a beautiful backbreaker. Harley Race in trouble. Bam Bam climbing the top rope. Could it be? And it is. The Bam Bam sawed up the top. Goes to the cover. Referee counts 1, 2, 3. And Harley Race has been eliminated from the contest. And the Heenan family's down 4-3. And Bam Bam and Rude going at it. Rude with a shoulder block takes Bam Bam down. And an elbow drop by ravishing Rick Rude on Bam Bam Bigelow. And the Bobby Heenan family is down 4-3. And we have still yet to see Hulk Hogan or the Ultimate Warrior and Barry Windham in this contest. Rude going for a slam blocked by Bam Bam. Oh, and Rude lured Bigelow into a false sense of security and nailed an elbow. And a high knee lift, and Bam Bam's in trouble now. Charging and nails an elbow, and Bam Bam's down. And Rick Rude flexes, but Bam Bam's trying to make a tag, and does! And here comes the Hulkster. A big shoulder block takes Rude down. A clothesline takes Rude. A shoulder block again. Hogan in control. Oh, Hogan going for the big boot, blocked by Rude, and a beautiful maneuver and elbow to the top of the head. Hulk Hogan thought he had won the World Wrestling Federation title again in the steel cage, but it was a tie, and President Jack Tunney vacating the World Heavyweight title as Patera's tagged back in and a kick to the midsection, and a big boot to the head takes Hogan down. Patera with an elbow drop in the back. And Hulk Hogan's in trouble. But he's trying to fight back and takes Patera down. And drops an elbow across the chest of Ken Patera. Another elbow across the chest. But Patera backdrops Hogan out of it. Picks up Hogan. And a beautiful backbreaker takes Hulk Hogan down. Goes for the cover. Referee position, but Hogan makes it to the ropes. When a kick to the midsection has Hogan in the corner tag. Here comes Rude again. And a double team maneuver as they throw Hogan to the ropes. And a double back body drop by Rude and Patera, and Hulk Hogan is in trouble. Rude picks up Hogan. And a big right hand, another right hand to the midsection. But Hogan trying to fight back. And a double shoulder block, and Rude clotheslines Hogan out to the floor. And Rude tags back in Ken Patera. And Windham wants in. Oh, and Patera knocks down Bam Bam. Knocks down the Warrior. And knocks down the Macho Man. It is a 3-on-1 now, the Heenan family against Hogan. As Hogan's teammates are all out on the floor, and Hogan can't make a tag. But Hogan fires back with a big right hand. Now working over Patera with an armbar. Yanking on that arm of Patera and slams him down to the mat. And a series of elbows, and Hulk Hogan back in control. And the big boot takes Patera down. Hogan setting up Patera, has him in a camel clutch, but Patera makes it to the ropes. And Hogan going to the outside floor. He needs a break. I don't understand that maneuver. He could have just tagged out. And now going back to work on Patera. Dragging Patera to the center of the ring. Off the ropes. And drops the leg across Ken Patera's throat. Goes for the cover. Referee counts 1, 2, and broken up by Windham. But Bam Bam takes out the referee. And then dumps Windham out of the ring unceremoniously. Hogan back in control of Ken Patera. The team captained by Hulk Hogan is in firm control. They have a 4-on-3 advantage, and Patera's not looking good. And Hogan asking the fans if he should put away Ken Patera. Picks him up. And a big boot takes Patera down. Off the ropes again. Hogan drops another leg. That has to be it. Goes for the cover. Referee counts 1, 2, 3. And Patera has been eliminated. It's 4-on-2. And Hogan going after Rude. Throws Rude across the ring. Oh, but Rude slams Hogan into the turnbuckle. Rude trying to fight back, but Hogan with an elbow stuns Rude. Oh, and going for a shoulder block and ran into a knee by Rude, and the big elbow by Rude takes Hogan down. Hogan needs to make a tag. He's in trouble. And Rude stomping away on the back and ramming Hogan's head into the mat. It is Rick Rude and Barry Windham versus the Ultimate Warrior, the Macho Man, Bam Bam, and Hogan. A 4-on-2. This is the numbers game that the Survivor Series can be. As Rude snap suplex, up and over goes Hogan, who needs to make a tag. Hogan does, and here comes the Warrior. The Warrior charges and takes down Rude. Charges again, the shoulder block. Takes down Rude again. A big clothesline, and Rude's down again. Rude tags, and here comes Barry Windham, the Widowmaker, clotheslines, but has no effect on the Warrior. Misses that clothesline. Warrior now has Windham up on his shoulder. A gorilla press slam. Down to the mat goes Windham. And the Ultimate Warrior, working over the former World Heavyweight Champion, turns over Windham and is working the knee. And the Ultimate Warrior in the ring. Oh, and a big clothesline takes the Warrior down. Windham picks up the Ultimate Warrior. I thought the Warrior was on a hot streak there. And Warrior throws Windham up and over the top rope. And the Ultimate Warrior tags in, and here comes Savage as Bam Bam having his way with Barry Windham on the outside. These two men had a war just a month ago on Saturday night's main event. And Windham and Hogan finally going at it. The first time since their steel cage match 2 weeks ago. And they're on the outside, and Windham needs to be careful not to be counted out. Has Hogan in a suplex on the mat, and Hogan's in trouble. Windham back into the ring. And clothesline Savage for good measure. Picks up the Macho Man. But Savage throws Windham into his corner, tags in, here comes Bam Bam. And a double team maneuver. They're going to slingshot Windham into the top turnbuckle. But Windham fires back with a big right hand. Windham throws Bam Bam into the ropes. And a stalemate. And there's a claw hold blocked by, oh no, a slam. Down goes, I think Bam Bam blocked the claw hold and slammed Barry's face to the mat. And Windham with a kick to the midsection. Throws Bigelow into the ropes. Misses with a drop kick. But has a claw locked in now. The claw locked in on Bam Bam Bigelow. Can Bigelow escape? Bigelow's going to tap. He has nowhere to go. But he's spinning out of the claw hold. And Windham lets go. I think Windham knows that Bigelow's in trouble. Picks him up and throws him out of the ring. And Windham will take a count-out victory. But more or less, he needs a resting period here. It's 4-on-2. And things are not looking good for the Bobby Heenan family in this main event. And Bam Bam starting to move around on the outside floor. The referee's count is up to 4. And back in the ring goes Bam Bam, and that gave Windham a much-needed break. But Bam Bam with a big slam, down goes Windham. And now Bigelow picks up Windham. Look at the strength of Bam Bam Bigelow. Picks up Barry Windham and slams him down to the mat. Beautiful maneuver on the part of Bam Bam Bigelow. And now a submission maneuver. Can Windham escape? Windham uses his body to maneuver out of that position. And a big body shot. Windham has Bigelow off the ropes, and there it is. The lariat takes Bam Bam Bigelow down. Here's a replay off the ropes. using that momentum off the ropes to leap in the air and nail Bam Bam Bigelow with a lariat. Goes for the cover. Will Bam Bam be eliminated? 1, 2, and 3. And the Heenan family making somewhat of a comeback. It is now 3-on-2. As Bam Bam Bigelow eliminated. A beautiful belly-to-belly suplex by Wyndham on the Ultimate Warrior. Oh, and Wyndham didn't go for the pinfall there. He nailed the beautiful belly-to-belly off the ropes. And a high knee lift takes the Warrior down. And ravishing Rick Rude is on the outside. He is resting and recuperating, so Wyndham couldn't make a tag if he wanted to. The numbers game definitely favoring Team Hogan in this match. And there it is again, a beautiful belly-to-belly suplex. This time, Wyndham goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by the Ultimate Warrior. What a fast-paced match this has been. It was at one point 4-on-2. It is now 3-on-2, and Wyndham throwing the Warrior halfway across the ring. The Ultimate Warrior, a newcomer here in the World Wrestling Federation, has a very impressive win-loss record as Wyndham face plants the Warrior to the mat, and Warrior needs to make a tag. And he does, and here comes the Macho Man, who's met with an elbow, a flying elbow, by Barry Windham, and now the Macho Man. Macho Man was well rested on the outside, but Wyndham caught him with that elbow, and the Macho Man in trouble. And a beautiful belly-to-back suplex, down goes Savage. And Wyndham, the Widowmaker, in control. And there's the claw again! The claw locked in on the Macho Man! Can the Macho Man escape? The claw's locked in the middle of the ring! Savage trying to maneuver his body and escape the hold. But Warrior slides in the ring and doesn't break the hold. That's a shock. But Wyndham lets him out of it. I think he senses that the Macho Man's in trouble. And the punch to the gut. Another punch to the gut. But Savage fights back with a big left hand. And a big right hand stuns Savage. Off the ropes. And there's a flying lariat by Wyndham. Beautiful maneuver, takes the head off of the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Goes to the cover. Could he be tied at 2-1? 2 and broken up by the Warrior. Oh, but the referee goes down. All men go down. Rude goes down. The Warrior goes down. The referee is down. And Barry Windham heading to the outside, but the referee getting back up. Windham climbs the top rope. He leaps. Owen going for a crossbody, and he fell just short. And him and the Macho Man are down on the mat. Windham, though, gets back to his feet. Macho Man's in trouble. Windham picks up Savage. And there's that claw hold again. And this time, Barry has it locked in on his half of the ring. The Macho Man needs to escape this maneuver, or it's going to be 2-on-2. And Savage, with a big punch to the gut. Another punch breaks the maneuver. Good work on part of the Macho Man. Takes over Windham with an arm drag. But Windham too fast with a boot to the stomach. Another boot to the stomach. Off the ropes. And a stalemate. And the lariat. He nailed Savage with the lariat again. Off the ropes. Stunned him. And then nailed that lariat out of nowhere. Savage is in trouble. Windham goes for the cover. 2, 3. So Barry Windham has eliminated Bam Bam Bigelow and the Macho Man Randy Savage with that lariat. And now the Warrior in the ring. Windham charges over Windham. It wasn't the goal. Warrior takes out Rude, throws Windham across the ring. It is now Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior versus Barry Windham and Rick Rude. Rick Rude and Barry Windham have fought back. They were down 4-2. It is now tied at 2. And Hogan with a big forearm to Windham. And Windham is light on his feet. And Rick Rude is recovering on the outside. Both men are worn down. They've had to overcome obstacles. A big right hand. The Warrior's down. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. And broken up finally by Hogan. And Windham stomping away. Now working over Hogan in the corner. But Hogan's not the legal man. Owen dropped down. I think Windham knows that Warrior's in trouble. and was working over Hogan. But a big clothesline by Warrior takes Wyndham's head off. And now Warrior working the neck of Barry Windham. That was great. That was great work on the part of Barry Windham as he's being pinned one and broken up by Rude. That was thinking ahead on the part of Barry Windham working over Hogan, thinking that the Ultimate Warrior was close to being eliminated. But since then, it's been all Warrior. And now Ultimate Warrior stomping away on the back of Barry Windham. And again, working the neck of the Widowmaker. Rick Rude on the outside, he's recovering, so Windham needs to make a tag, but Rude is not on the apron. And either is Hulk Hogan for that matter. As Windham took out Hulk Hogan, has him up for Gorilla Press Slam. Oh, but Windham reversed it into a DDT. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2. Oh, Warrior had him up in that Gorilla Press Slam, and Windham got out of it and nailed Warrior with a DDT. And a big boot by Warrior. And Windham rolls out of the ring. What a match this has been, the main event. We thank you for joining us here on Thanksgiving weekend, as now Rude and Windham double teaming the Ultimate Warrior. And again, Windham going over to Hogan. And Windham now working over Hogan on the outside. This is a brilliant maneuver on the part of Barry Windham. But he better be careful, because Ultimate Warrior has Rick Rude in trouble in the ring. Warrior goes for the cover. The referee counts. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by Rick Rude. And Hogan fighting back with a backbreaker. Pandemonium in this match is broken loose. The referee may not be able to keep control as Hogan works the neck of Barry Windham on the outside. Rude with a low blow to the Ultimate Warrior. I don't think the referee saw that. Picks up Warrior and spikes him down with a pile driver. And now Rick Rude picks up the Ultimate Warrior, working the neck of the Ultimate Warrior. He already spiked him with a pile driver, working the neck again. And he could be setting him up for that Rude Awakening. As Hogan and Windham going at it on the outside floor, Rick Rude in the ring. Kick to the midsection, and here it comes. The Rude Awakening nails it to the Ultimate Warrior. Can the Heenan family pull off? Will the Warrior be eliminated? 1, 2, 3. It was 4 on 2. It is now 2 on 1 in favor of the Heenan family, and Windham nails Hogan with a DDT on the outside floor. This match has been all Bobby Heenan family for the last 20 plus minutes. After falling down 4-2, and Rude throws Hogan back into the ring. It's all academic from here. It's 2 on 1. Rude leaps and misses the elbow off the top rope. Hogan moves out of the way. But a chop block by Rude as Hogan was nailing Windham. Windham picks up Hogan. And a big uppercut takes Hogan down. It is 2. The referee needs to get one of these guys out of the ring. It's 2 on 1. We already know what favors the Heenan family. And Windham finally goes outside, and Rude has exposed that top turnbuckle. Hogan, though, getting back to his feet. Could it be a kick to the midsection? And here it comes. A Rude Awakening. Can the Heenan family pull off this comeback? Goes for the cover. Referee counts 1, 2, 3. And what a match as the Bobby Heenan family wins the main event here at Survivor Series. They were down 4-2, but Rick Rude and Barry Windham, each with 2 eliminations, take care of Hulk Hogan, the Macho Man Randy Savage, the Ultimate Warrior, and Bam Bam Bigelow. What a match and a main event here at Survivor Series. Fans, this was the World Wrestling Federation 2K19 season finale. We thank you very much for tuning in. We will see you in 1 month's time for Gotmark76 this week, 1990. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.